invite you. I'm on logo. I'm on logo.
Now really wow. What's going on here? So Edochie wanted to do some break in. You know, when you are not invited to a party, they call it crash in. So Edochie wanted to crash into. He wanted to crash into this party that he has not been invited to come into. I'm talking about the Davido. That's the party, the wedding of singer David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, and Chioma Rollins Adeleke, popularly known as Chef Chi. He wanted to crash in there. I am very sure that he's aware of certain people who are also aware of certain things. They know that certain people have not been invited. So I'm going to break it down to you guys. Edochie had contacted some people asking them to help him like sneak in. You know, this invitation, some of them comes in 2 or 1, depending on the number of people that they know that that's your invitation should bring in or can bring in. There are people who got 2, 3. Now, prior to this, a lot of people had advertised and they had talked about this Davido wedding, saying it is a gathering of billionaires. It's a gathering of this, it's a gathering of that. So, celebrities, Oloshos, you know who Oloshos are? Those slay queen, they also want to be part of this in the hope that they will clinch and catch. They just want to get into it. It will be a gathering of those that have money, those that stole money from Nigeria, those that are into legit businesses, those that are into criminal legit businesses. You know, there are different types. So I'm not going to buttress on that part. They are going to meet a lot of these people there too. You see? So Edochie also wanted to be part of this. Like, it's an opportunity to redeem his image. It's an opportunity to drink good, expensive wine. It's an opportunity to hang around and probably meet with people who sponsor and give him cards. It's more or less like meet and greet. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, Edochie, I liked your movies. I used to watch. I was your fan. And what about this? Well, we need sponsors. Okay, take my card. At least if you take about 6 business cards and you call, there's a possibility that 2 or 3 or even 1 will respond and deal with you. Maybe then Edochie will be on Netflix, Amazon Prime. He will do his thing. He will do his thing without, he will do his thing and maybe give Judy a role. Unfortunately, none of these things happened. It didn't happen. That is why Cubana chief priest gave that warning. As if they knew. They knew that Edochie was trying to. Edochie used to hang around these guys before. Cubana chief priest, Obi Cubana and the rest of them. They used to hang around each other, like enjoy each other's presence. They do things among each other. They do these things among each other. You see? So he was expecting that they were going to work it out for him. These guys had deserted him, not because they are holy, not because they are saints, not because they are righteous people. No, it's just that they respect their home. Regardless of what they do out there, they know that there is no woman out there that can match with that image of my wife and myself and my children. This is the recognized people. You see, having a child out there is called mistress or concubine. You see, so they don't mix up water and wine. They know the difference. They know that both are important, but you don't mix them up and call them the same. You don't say wine is the same as water. You see? So Edochie is a man who did not recognize the difference, and also he would have disgraced or exposed these guys if they kept with him. Why? Because Judy can hijack the mobile phone of Edochie and go on his Instagram page and start typing nonsense. Dad, you know yourself. They call you Cubana. She might not finish the Cubana like Cubana and begin to say Cubana has this person in that person. You have a child here. You know, that kind of rough. They don't want such thing. These are people who want to separate money from, money making from shit makers, troublemakers. They don't want that. They have seen that Edochie is incapable of managing what he claimed he wanted to manage. You're not done managing one. You want to manage two. And you are showing signs of someone who is weak. So they decided to cut off. Now, if we are to look at May is someone who... So just imagine the kind of thing that Edochie had done in the past, tagging Davido. There was a time that Davido's baby mama thing came up. One lady from the US claiming that she's pregnant. We didn't see pregnancy anyway. I don't even know how that lady did what she did. We saw this pregnancy bump, and later the bomb disappeared. She talked about a lot of things. Now, Edochie, who is more older and should be wiser, decided to jump on the track and started tagging Davido, saying, now you guys can see why you guys thinking I'm the only one. I don't know why rubbish appeals to you, Edochie. I mean, tagging and all of that in the hope that it was going to generate that friendship. You that you've seen that you're losing hope, you're losing grace, you are losing everything. What makes you think that attaching yourself to people who have a lot to lose, people who are high-valued people? What makes you think that this group of people or these persons want to attach themselves to you? You started tagging, and you're not even tagging them for something good. You are tagging them to join you in your show of shame, in your foolishness. They are not going to, because they themselves are trying to wash themselves clean of whatever it is that is bothering or denting their image. They know how to control their expression, words, utterances, caption on social media. They don't feed social media the way you do. So what makes you think they want to associate with you? On the other hand, May is none of this. She is someone who handles herself the way a human being should handle is herself. She doesn't go on social media to dent her image or to depopulate fans that are with her. But this is what you do. You depopulate, you cause havoc, you become a menace. So now, a big shame. You're trying to find a way to go to a wedding that you have not been officially invited. Do you know, Edochie, if you had maintained your stand, your way, even if you got involved in this polygamy, but you maintained your appearance, your words, your utterances are well guided, well modulated, I'm sure that you'll also be part of this party. I'm not saying that you might end up not just drinking a bottle of this and that and then go home. It's not compulsory that you meet rich people there. And it's not really like certain that they want to associate with you. Yes, there'll be a couple of rich people. Yes, people came to this wedding, but it's not as if the whole of the dignitaries in Nigeria attended that party. It's not as if the president of Nigeria, it's not as if all of the commissioners and the man who is involved is not a politician, neither is his father. He's a businessman. Of course, he has a handful of business people, politicians around that he want to invite. And of course, his son too will want to invite his friends. And he did. We saw him go around with invitation cards. You, Edochie, you would have been part of those that would have given that respect. And you would have put it on your timeline. Those are the kind of things that we want to see you promoting your entertainment, your craft and what you do with this. But reverse is the case. Look at you. You are now being mocked. There is no blog that has not carried your story back to back. Imagine you trended and you're still trending for this long and not for anything good. The other time you came forward to open your mouth and what came out of your mouth is just sue us. How long will you continue in this? You say you're going to arrest some people. They are writing, texting. You are the one that caused it. If you had kept your mouth shut, if you had respected yourself, even disrespect yourself, but respect the marriage that you left or that you are hoping that the woman will be part of your polygamy. Respect it. But did you? No, you did not. People saw through you. You don't allow people see that part of you, that weakness. Don't forget that you're a public person. Public image is important. The way people perceive you, the way people see you, every of those things, everything you guys do on TV is scripted. You present yourself in such a way. When you guys appear to parties and weddings, you dress as if you are larger than life. People don't know that most of you are empty. Everyone has one weakness or strength. You demarcated yourself, exposed your weakness and your wickedness, and you are being served.